What's up, everybody? I'm Sam.
And I'm Tate.
Welcome to the Sam and Tate's Fantasy Football Podcast. Tate, congratulations on making the playoffs.
Thank you. I think it was confirmed like a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, and I was locked in, and of course the playoff starts this weekend, and yours truly is out of the playoffs again. But hey, you know what? Let's go over the matchups that counted last week. Let's not go over every single matchups from last week because that'd be boring.
That makes more sense. Yeah, it makes more sense.
The matchup that I wanted to talk about was Too Legit to Quit versus Office Linebacker. Now they both made the playoff already, but it was just the seeding, so they were playing for the seeding. The winners will get 6th seed. And of course, the loser could get 7th or 8th seed. Depends on your matchup with P&P Daddy-O. Let me make sure I got that right. Yes, Office Linebacker won, so he got 6th place. So let's take a look at his lineup real quick here. Tom Brady just blew up again. I mean, did you hear the crowd chanting MVP during the closing?
No, I didn't even hear that.
Yeah,
they almost lost the game, didn't they? Didn't Baltimore almost come back on?
They almost did, but towards the end when they know they had it won, as Brady was walking off the field for like a timeout or something like that, the crowd chanted MVP, MVP. I was like, dude, he missed for the first 4 games. Come on.
Yeah.
I
don't know who else would take it right now though, because all the other candidates that they had mentioned, they don't. I mean, I don't know if you can consider them anymore. So.
Well, I mean, okay. You got Ezekiel, you got Dak, even Carr, right?
Yeah.
And then they're even talking about Stafford.
Yeah.
Being in there.
Well,
because,
yeah. But I mean, Stafford won last week, but that's the thing, though. I mean, like last week, Carr sucked ass, so he
did.
Lost.
He did.
And then Dallas lost.
Dallas
Dak
lost.
Didn't perform, and Ezekiel Elliott didn't have a monster game.
He got 100 yards, yeah.
Yeah, 100 yards, but still, I mean, they didn't win the game, so.
Dallas got their number, dude. I mean, I'm sorry, Giants got their numbers, dude. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Giants. Yeah. Their 2 losses this season was from the Giants. But yeah, Tom Brady just blew it up again, 400 yards, 3 passing TDs. Gosh, I wish it would have gone to a Blount, like Garrett Blount. I mean, I don't want to talk about my game too much, but I barely lost by less than a point. You know what I mean? I'm hoping stat correction will take care of it.
And Blount didn't even have a bad game. He had a touchdown, so many yards, but it just wasn't enough.
And again, I don't want to talk about my matchup because we're going to pass that, but damn it, my brother didn't even start a tight end against me. I barely lost my defense, Seattle. Okay, never mind. Let's not. I don't want to play the pity thing, but but it's frustrating. I mean, I'm not making the playoff or anything like that. But look, I could have knocked them out of first place.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah. But anyways, yeah. Let's take a look at this real quick. Tom Brady, Emmanuel Sanders for Denver, and Denver lost. How the hell did you lose to Tennessee?
Amazing. I know.
Dude.
I guess. Yeah, Tennessee. I mean, I don't know if you can say Tennessee defense stepped up. I don't think Denver's offense is really cut out to what it is. Their defense kept them in the game, but their offense just does not score points.
No, exactly. I mean, 10 points against Tennessee, and you're right. Tennessee's defense isn't that great. I mean,
no, it's not.
Oh my God, But yeah, let's take a look at Sin's side. And you and I, said Sin had one of the best drafts around.
Well, you know what? He had a bad break this week because 2 of his running backs both went down in the first quarter. So, I mean, Gordon went down, and then Forte went down in that San Fran game. Like, Forte went down in the first quarter. They never came back. So, tough break, I mean, he decided to go with Alex Smith.
Exactly what I was going to say, Tay. Exactly. What?
Why do you draft Rodgers, right?
What?
I mean, you don't even think about that. I don't care who he plays. You just play.
You start him no matter what.
Yeah.
And
why you draft him is you play him.
And Seattle's defense isn't like Seattle's defense of last year. You know what I mean?
Well, especially Green Bay at home. It's not like it was Green Bay at Seattle.
True. Sin messed up. Sin that would have. I mean, that wouldn't have helped them to see -12. I mean, it would have helped them one, but.
Yeah, I mean, it might not. I mean, that would have 9 points makeup, and then not saying he could have started Tevin Coleman, but that's another 18 points on the bench.
Yep.
That would have helped if he.
That would have helped.
If he would have known. Forte wasn't healthy going in that game anyway, so I don't know if he would have finished. And I don't know if I would have played Inunwa, I guess, the receiver right there. I probably would have played Garcon there and then flexed Coleman. That's in my opinion, but
Yep.
Inunwa is not really a receiver I would have played in that in that game because I just wouldn't have. But tough break, man. He had 2 running backs go down, man. That's hard to make up, especially when Terry scores 121 points.
Yep.
And Brady just blew it up Monday night. So.
Now, with that said, Sin lost. Now, he had a chance to get 7th seed, but instead he's 8th seed because, let's go to your matchup.
Yeah,
now,
man,
this is
crazy.
why Sin is the 8th seed, is because you lost. Now, if you would have beat Scott would have been 8th seed.
Oh,
so,
yeah. I thought I had it filled up, too, and Dak let me down, man.
He did?
That's what it was. It was all Monday night. I mean, Atlanta defense just killed it. That's 26 points right there. But I think it pretty much came down to Sunday Night Football with Dak Prescott. That's all I don't think he had anybody else going. And did he have anybody else? Yeah, that was Edelman. Yeah, I guess he had Edelman on. Which he scored just enough. I guess he scored 10 points on Monday Night Football. But I was thinking Dak had at least scored a couple more points. I don't know. It was horrible in that game, so that really hurt me. And that didn't really build much of a lead for him. Edelman didn't need much, to beat me. So, and Edelman just got enough. So yeah, it beat me by 3 points, 3.74 points.
Man, so close. And then,
yeah, it was close.
Well, I mean, yeah, if you would have beat him, he would have been the 8th seed, and then you would have played him again.
Yeah, I would have played him again. Yeah, it would have been the 1st seed. He would have been the 8th. Played him again, and. Standing, but that would have been an easy win.
Yeah.
But he took me down this week, so maybe it would have been an easy win. Maybe it's a blessing in disguise for me. I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah. So that way, the chances of you losing 2 in a row is rare. I mean, let's just face it. I mean, it's tough to beat somebody 2 in a row, no matter what.
Yeah.
So I mean, look on the bright side that way. So, man, yeah, Atlanta, Jordy Nelson did well for him. So. All right. Hey, at least you're in the playoffs now. You're the 3rd seed.
Yeah, it's a big draw. I was like, holy crap! I didn't even know actually I had lost, and I just checked today actually, and I was like, because I figured we'd do the podcast. I'm like, oh shit! I dropped down to 3rd place. Like I had no idea I was dropping down that far, but.
All these had to come into play. I mean, if I would beat my brother,
Yeah,
I mean,
there's tons of things, So it was crazy. I was like, I didn't realize I was going to drop that far.
Yeah.
But oh well. I mean, it's not like anybody gets to buy. So.
Yeah. No.
Yeah.
Hey, well, let's talk about playoffs. Playoffs.
We're talking playoffs.
Yeah, let's talk about playoffs. Let's go with the lower bracket. Let's talk about Boomerang versus Mad 'Cause Bad. What do you think about this matchup here?
What is that? A 4 or 5 seed? Is that what that is?
That is the 4th and 5th seed. Yes.
The 4th, 5th. Okay, yeah. Looking at the teams playing together. I mean, it's it's a good matchup, even though the projected doesn't look that good. It's not a bad matchup. I mean, because Danny's got Beckham. He's got a good quarterback in Cousins.
Hey, let's talk about Beckham real quick. He dropped several easy catches, dude. What's up with that, man? You know what I mean? Did you see those? A touchdown, a first down.
Yeah.
Oh my God. But
yeah, he did. He didn't look sharp. But, you gotta give him some slack. 'Cause, he's got one of the best catches in football I've ever seen. So,
I love how Gruden says it. It's like Beckham is like the most talented football player on the field if he can catch the ball once he has the ball in his hand. Because all these drops, right? So Gruden said this big old, bragged about him, but he put a condition there when he has the ball in his hands.
When he has the ball in his hands.
But yeah, oh gosh, that was just horrible, horrible game. But yeah, you're right, Tay. I think the matchups look really good here. Running backs, receivers.
I think it's a great matchup. I think it's a true 4 or 5 seed. I think it's pretty much a toss-up because it's not like the projected looks horrible, but honestly, it's because Le'Veon Bell is projected to have 26 points, which is a lot, and I don't know what else the difference is. 26 for Le'Veon. Because he's got McCoy who's projected for 21, so I'm not sure why it's why
You
it's
know,
such a huge difference. I guess Murray's got 6 more points than Gore. Olsen, the quarterback. It's tough. I mean, I think it looks good. I think the matchup is gonna be a good battle. I guess to move on in this round.
yeah. We didn't talk about Wang's game before, but Le'Veon Bell put up 58 points for him. You know.
Oh yeah,
That's sweet.
yeah, definitely.
Geez, and of course, Des Bryant minus .5, minus half a point. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He had that one catch and then the fumble.
The fumble, yeah.
Gee. So we'll see how that goes. Okay. So with that said, who do you think? Tay, you and I have not done any predictions this whole season.
Really.
We haven't. So let's start right here. I think playoffs are more crucial. So let's go. Who do you think will win right here?
Honestly, I have to look at see who each person is playing too, and I'm gonna have to say, honestly, I probably like Danny's chances because he's got Cousins playing against Carolina who cannot stop the throw. I mean they're good against the run, but they cannot stop the throw. Beckham against Detroit, who's not a stellar defense either, and then he's got McCoy going against Cleveland defense. It's like McCoy should be able to rack up a lot of points against that defense. The only thing that's going to hurt Danny is he's got a lot of same teams. So he's got 2 Giants playing. He's got 2 Buffalo Bills.
2 Buffaloes, yep.
So it's like kind of a crapshoot. He's got to have both players kind of. His team's kind of stacked on these 2 games. So if these 2 games where it's low scoring or something, he's not going to be good. But I like his chances. I think he might pull this out. So I really think. All Wong maybe has is maybe Des Bryant against Tampa Bay and Le'Veon Bell. Because Carr right now is not playing. I think the finger, honestly, they say it doesn't bother him, but I think it bothers him right now. So
yeah. I mean,
that's it. Because Murray's going into Kansas City. And that's going to be tough. He's had good numbers this year, but that's against Kansas City still. So that's going to be very tough to get in there and against that defense. So
yeah, and also Danny needs to start. Martellus Bennett. You know what I mean? He has him on the bench.
I agree.
Yeah, he should start. But you know what? I'm going to go the opposite. I'm going to pick Hong. I think he just has the stronger team, stronger running back. Des Bryant, I think he should bounce back. And Greg Olsen, he's a good catching tight end. I feel like Hong could take this. But you're right about Derek Carr. That's like the big question mark there.
Oh yeah, definitely. And looking at Hong's bench, he actually has Powell for the Jets too. So man, he might. Once he plugs him in, his projection's going to skyrocket because I don't think he's going to play Sproles over Powell because Powell is the starting running back now. I don't think Forte's playing next year.
Yeah, because of Forte. So there you go, dude, man. You guys are getting some good advice here. Start Bennett, start Powell.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Trying to let you guys, trying to help you guys out, man. It doesn't happen. That why you lost.
Yeah.
Listen.
Yep. Let's talk about your matchup, 3rd versus 6th here. You against office linebackers. How do you feel?
Man,
How do you feel?
I guess I look at him, but I'm projected. His projected is pretty damn low.
Yeah.
So I kind of like my chances, but
that's why we play the game today. It's not played on paper.
Yeah, I know. That's the thing. That's that's what I said. I looked at Danny's and Hong's matchup, and for me, I'm like, Danny can take this one, but. I don't know. Derry's got a good team. I don't, of course, the biggest worry I have is the quarterback play. Dak versus Brady.
But Brady in Denver, and Denver has a strong secondary, and a strong defense. So that might save you.
That might. I'm hoping it does. I'm hoping Denver's defense steps up and can stop this for me. But that's the main thing I'm scared because if he puts up another I think he put up 36 points last week. So that's a lot to make up. And if Dak puts up 8 points for me, that's not going to help. 8 versus 36, I'm gonna have to make up some other points somewhere else.
Yeah.
Big time, So, but that's the scary one for me is that quarterback match. But everything else, I think I have good receivers. I think I have good running backs. And I'm not too worried about everything else. It's just that making up that quarterback difference if Dak can't keep up with Tom Brady, basically. And hopefully Tom Brady, doesn't do well in Denver. That's a good thing. he is in Denver at least, you know.
Yeah, I mean receivers are pretty good. I mean pretty good matchup between you guys. Antonio Brown is going back to Cincinnati where he last played. He got a concussion at right. Running backs, I'll give you the edge. I mean, has Rawls been playing? Has Rawls been playing?
Yeah, he played that one good game, and then last game they fell down. They fell down too far. He had a good game last game, yards per carry, but they stopped running the ball because
they're behind. Well,
they were getting killed.
Well, they're playing against the Rams, so I'm sure they'll run the ball more.
Oh yeah, that's what I said. That's why I plugged him in, and I had him on my bench, but I plugged him in because I figure against the Rams, they don't have much to prove. I mean, I guess they'll get first round bye. I guess maybe I think it's what they're playing for. But honestly, I mean, Seattle's clinched their division, and they're going to play just to sharpen up their team. But I don't think there's not much. I think it should be an easy game for them against the Rams.
All right, let's go. Are you biased? Are you picking yourself to win here or what?
Yeah, I kind of have to. Like the only thing that scares me is the quarterback play. So I'm going to pick myself to move on in the first round because to be honest, his running backs don't scare me at all.
Yeah, no, and like you said, I'm not too worried about Brady going up against Denver's defense. Tampa Bay doesn't have a great defense, so and it's at Dallas.
Except Tampa Bay's defense the last 4 or 5 weeks, and they're on that 5-game running streak or whatever. Man, the defense is carrying it up right now. I mean, they've played against high-powered offenses too. I mean, and they've shut them down. So. That's the only thing, but I like it that the game's in Dallas at least.
Yeah. No, you know what? Yeah, I'll give you the edge too. I think I'll pick you to win too. Give you a slight edge.
Hope that's not a double jinx.
Slight edge. Let's go to the next matchup. Number 2 versus number 7. Blake Lives Matter versus P&P Daddy-O. Now, because Scott won, he's 7th seed, so he didn't have to play you. So he's going up against Don. Let's take a look here for a minute. What do you think about these matchups?
And Don's team, I think Don put up pretty decent points last week too, so, it's gonna be a good matchup. I mean, it's got Ezekiel Elliott, Don's got Ezekiel Elliott, Deshaun Jackson's been playing pretty well, and he's going against that Carolina secondary, who's without Josh Norman, it's kind of killed that defense, so.
Oh, you said, exactly, yep.
Yeah, so it looks good. I mean, he's got Sammy Watkins on his bench, who actually scored a touchdown last week. He looks like he's getting healthier, so he's got great bench players. So it depends on. I think it's gonna be tough for him to figure out which wide receiver he's gonna play. Basically, he better pick the right one because it's gonna cost him next week. So he's got a lot of good ones out there. He's got Terrell Pryor, who's had a good year. Landry's okay. Watkins, Gabriel. So it's gonna be tough for him picking out because he doesn't have much running back depth. So for him, he knows who's starting, but it's just gonna be able to pick the right wide receiver. And if he doesn't, man, he's gonna be kind of screwed.
Yeah, I mean the projection is really close. 106 to 105 projection.
You're like, I should have played that wide receiver. And you're like, you can't really second guess. I mean, you make that move, and that's how it is. So that's gonna be tough for him because they have a lot of good matchups. Watkins is playing against Cleveland, who's not a good secondary. But then you have Gabriel, who, if Julio Jones is out, you want to play, against San Fran, So it's like, I don't know. I mean, he's going to have a tough time just choosing which wide receiver. So, man, good luck to him. Because everybody else is set. I mean, he's got Bortles is his quarterback, Mr. Garbage Time. Mm-hmm. Which could happen again in Houston, with that. So it's close. It's a coin toss too. I mean, Scotty's team is not bad. I mean,
Scotty's team's not bad. I mean, it's decent. The matchups look good.
Yeah, that's good. I mean, he's got a good, Rivers against Oakland, which isn't bad. He's got Nelson playing well against Chicago. Freeman against San Fran. Like I said, his team's not horrible. I mean, and he doesn't have much bench choice to have to, so he's not going to have to deal with who do I start type deal,
Yeah.
Basically, it's all, whoever he has right now, just play him because there's not much other option. So he's just going to roll with the team he pretty much has. So that makes it easy on him, I guess,
Yep.
So,
Yep. I mean, Atlanta hosting San Fran,
Yeah, I mean, that's perfect, right? I mean,
how does San Fran lose to the Jets? Come on.
Yeah, right.
And come back, right?
I think they want their first draft pick. I think they were.
No,
hoping Cleveland.
Nah, Cleveland's not going to win a game.
I know that's what they're all. But I know that's what I'm saying. I think they actually threw that game, man. They went the first or second pick apparently, or
Yeah,
something. I don't know. 'Cause that was horrible, man. I thought they dominated
there
that game, and then
there is
yeah,
no
they let.
quarterback out there that I feel that can help those team. You know what I mean? Because you already have a
Yeah,
running quarterback in Cap, and that's what what's his name, Jackson from Louisville is.
yeah,
I mean, you know what I mean?
yeah,
So I honestly don't think there's a quarterback out there that can help them. You know, from the draft.
yeah, yeah. That's true. The problem is,
Unless hey they get Tony Romo. Unless they get Tony Romo.
yeah, yeah. I heard Buffalo wants to trade for Tony Romo actually.
Trade him.
Possibly.
Well, we'll have to
Yeah.
see how that goes, you know. But yeah, so tell you, who do you give the win to here?
You know what? I'm gonna predict an upset. I think Scotty's gonna win.
Yeah, you know, it's really close, Tay, and you know what? Yeah, I was gonna say I give the edge to Scott too. You know?
Yeah, I'm picking the edge because, like I said, I think a lot of it's just going to be his team's pretty set at where he's at. There's no choice to really make on his team, at least, you know. So I think Don's going to have a tough time figuring out the right guy. But I bet you it's going to bite him that way. He's going to play the wrong guy. I'm telling you, his bench is out. He's going to outscore his starters, I bet. So it's going to be tough.
Yeah, and I like Scott's matchups. You know, all his players against the teams. I mean, it looks good. It looks good. All right, cool. Let's go to our last matchup, number 1 versus number 8. You know, and like we said, Tay Sin had the best draft. Now it's time for him to put up. You know.
Yeah, and season total points. I mean, they're even, right? So he's got 1,510 points, and Too Legit to Quit got the same 1,510. You know, so this is close. I mean, you know, Sen's not a true 8 seed. You know, so I mean, because he just dropped because of where he's at. You know, because he technically, if he would have won last week, he would have been 6 seed. So, yeah, it's crazy. Like I said, this is gonna be a tough matchup, you know, for him. I mean, it's tough for Sen because he actually Gordon went out, right? Gordon went out the first quarter, so he's probably not going to play more like. So hopefully, I don't know if Sen has any other backups for. He better go after the running back from San Diego there or something. Like he's got to make up for Gordon because Gordon, that's going to hurt a lot. Gordon has scored a lot of points this year, you know. You know, so that's really going to hurt him as far as getting production from his running back in Gordon. He's got Coleman at least. Forte too. Forte's not going to probably play this week too. So, man, he's going to have to shop around, plug in someone because I don't know if Riddick's even going to play next week. He's got Theo Riddick on his bench, which I hear that he may be out for another game. So, man, it's going to have a tough time. I mean, his team looks good. I mean, honestly, his team looks pretty decent. But and Julio is questionable too, right? So, you know, this team that looks so good, man, injury bugs, man. And do not start Alex Smith. I don't care what the matchup is this week. Do not start Alex Smith. I don't care if he's going against the worst defense in the league. Play Aaron Rodgers.
Keep Rodgers.
Play Aaron Rodgers.
And if you look at, I mean, I wouldn't start Carolina against Washington. I mean, Carolina hasn't been really good on the road on Monday night. I don't know, Sin. Maybe pick up a different defense. That's my thing, you know.
Carolina's defense isn't Carolina's defense this year, you know. So I agree. I mean, I think there's other matchups he can probably pick out there. Yeah. That's I'd probably go shop around for. But yeah, I mean, that definitely he's got to do something about that defense. Yeah. So good advice right there. I mean,
hey, you know, that's what we do. That's what we do. You know,
we try to do, man. And hopefully, get this on the air pretty soon, within a few minutes, and people can just jump on the waiver wire before midnight.
That's right. That's right.
Hopefully, everybody's staying up right now. Everybody's staying up just to hear this.
Exactly. And it's a later podcast too. So say, who do you give the win to?
Man, injuries, man. Well, I kind of look at Sog's team. I don't, because he didn't really put up that many points against.
No, I mean Baldwin, nothing.
I mean he's got Evans, Baldwin.
He has a tough matchup, but Sin has the injury bugs. I mean, what do you got to do? You know, you gotta weigh those. You know.
I know, you know, and yeah. You look at Sog's team. He really doesn't have anybody that stands out all year, man. He's guys in first place. I'm looking at his team. I'm like, man, how do you do it?
That's called the back door into first place. You know how you back door into the playoffs? That's back door into the first place.
I'm looking at the team. I'm like, oh man, it's not you know. And if I'm going to go ahead and pick. I have confidence in Sin this week. I think he's going to make the right moves. Waiver wire, he's going to figure out something. Because I think he's first in waiver wire too. If he makes the moves, yeah.
Yeah, no, he's dude. I like how Sin's handling all season. I mean, dude, he's active and everything. Okay, so you can give the slight edge to Sin, huh?
I am.
You have confidence in his waiver because I will, because of the injuries, Tay, like you said, I'm going to give the slight edge to Knoxville because even though he has some ugly matchups, I feel like he can bounce back from it. Like you said, he barely put up any points against me. I feel like he can bounce back.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, no, sorry, Sin. I mean, I give the slight edge to Knoxville. Like you said, Sin could surprise us all and make some great moves on the waiver wire.
Yeah, he could definitely. I mean, he had a great draft, right?
Yeah.
He didn't panic. I'm assuming he didn't panic.
Panic wave too. I mean, he could panic wave the priority setting on his waivers, and then all of a sudden, oh no, I didn't. And then the next morning when the waivers go out, like, oh no, I didn't want to get that guy first.
Or he's up right now. 11:59. It's like 11:59. He's like, oh my gosh, what is that? He's freaking out because he's got like 30 seconds to change something and he didn't change it.
Exactly. Hey, that wouldn't surprise me.
That wouldn't surprise me either.
Probably
sweating balls right now. He's at home on Peter's sweating balls trying to figure out what to do.
Yep. Cool. I hope Scott doesn't go far because I don't want to send him money. I hope Hong doesn't go far because I'm a hater.
So is this the last podcast for the year, or are we still doing podcasts?
We'll still do it. We'll still do it. No, I'm just ranting and and everything like that. Because I'm a hater, right?
I tell you what, you should send if you send Hong money, you should minus $20 for next year.
Yeah,
I got the entry fee for next year.
Yeah, I'll well, we'll see what happens. Hopefully, everything will fall into place because, Hong's been in the money every year this last 3 years. Hong's been in the money. So that's good on him. I mean, who else has been in it? I think Knoxville's been in it every year, playoff-wise.
Yeah.
We'll see how it goes, everybody. Awesome. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. I'm Sam.
And I'm Dave.
Good luck, everybody.